with the shifting market right now, and you see it in the news a lot, what's going on with real estate, I want to talk to you about what you guys do on a day-to-day basis. Regardless if the market is as hot or cold, how do you guys stay a cut above the rest? What do you do, Dean?
Okay, well, this starts every morning, just a positive mental attitude. I just got to help somebody, or I want to help somebody every day. And it doesn't matter if the market is good or the market is bad. There's somebody that needs your help on every single day. And you know, if they're not in front of me, it's my job to find them. And we do videos like this, and we do other things also, so that in case they don't know us and we can't find them, they can see who we are and find us. But positive mental attitude, and just go to work every day. You know, I've been through all kinds of markets. This is nothing really different. Everything just shifts, you know. And We're just, you know, the best part about this market right now is if you don't like crazy, we just had a couple of years of crazy. I mean, interest rates, what, 2.75? Were 2.75?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
At the time of this recording.
Yeah. Well, no, now they're just normal.
Exactly.
Home prices going up, people waiting online, you know, overbidding $50,000 on houses and still not getting them. That's crazy. We just have a normal market. There's a lot of selection or a decent amount of selection for buyers right now, and there's normal interest rates. So it's just a normal time right now.
I think the most important thing for people to realize is basically us as realtors, as mortgage people, as the professionals in this profession, we have to show people basically that we're the calming voice in all the craziness, the insanity. They need some clarity, and that's what our job is, to make sure they're clear on what the goal is. Your goal is to do this. This is the path that you need to do to get this done.
And then one of the things I always see is watching your team work, I use one word over and over: consistent.
Oh,
you
yeah.
consistently do
I have to
everything.
give that to him because he makes us stay consistent.
And I think really that's what separates your team from a lot of other ones out there, is you're consistent in any market. Super important.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the rates and being a calming feature. You know, we've taken so many calls. Oh my God, the rates are at 6. They're at 6.5. What are we going to do? Sky's falling.
Yeah.
You know, the reality is the rates are just normalizing.
And we've been,
That's
I
it.
guess, for a while, a lot of people have been so used to the lower numbers, so
Yeah.
they're thinking that's the reality, which, like you said, this isn't the normal, this is where we're supposed to be.
And then the other thing is, like, we follow the market every day, you know, the bond market, interest rate market, other markets, just so that we know. I'd rather find out, like, live what's going on than hear something that's like month-old news, and then we're not sharing it correctly with our clients and our customers. So just try to stay in touch with that on a daily basis, everything going
We want to
on.
make sure that we're giving valuable information to our clients. We want to make sure they're entertained, but also they're getting some education out of it as well.
No, that's the most important part of what we do, is educate our clients.
That's why we always come back to you, always to collaborate.
No, I
do these
appreciate
things,
it. You
type
know,
of things.
I really get aggressive in the education part of it.
Yes,
And I
we know
really
that.
like the numbers and all that good stuff. So one of the things I always say to my clients is, on any 10-year period, you know, a house, a home is one of the best investments you could ever have.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we have to really speak to our clients about. You know, the real estate market, they'll go up and down, the rates will move, they'll shift. But at the end of the day, if you purchase a house, you're building wealth for clients, you're building wealth, you're
For the
building
family.
happiness.
Yeah.
And this is the one thing we always talk about. After they close and they have their keys in their hand, tell me about a good, funny story or a great experience that made you feel, wow, this is why I love doing what I do.
All right, I'm a guy's guy. So most of the time, anytime we sell a house, if I've sold a house personally to a client, the first thing I'm like, oh great, nice kitchen. You know, I love to eat. So we're going to the kitchen, check out the kitchen. But you know, I want to know what's going on in the basement. What did you do with the man cave? Because I know basically.
You just took away what I was going to say
usually
about
see
somebody.
in the husband's face, he's going to do this, this, and this. And usually I'm into comics, sci-fi, all that stuff. And I know they're going to do some sports stuff here. They're going to do whatever. And I'm curious to see what they're going to do. One of our clients, they put a movie theater in the basement.
You're thinking of the same
They did
person in Cambridge Heights, right?
Yep. They put the popcorn. They had the Star Wars on this side, Star Trek on that side. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually getting some ideas. I'm like, I'm actually going to steal some of your ideas here. I'm like, he had a pool table in the corner. I'm like, write down my notes. I'm definitely doing that. But that's one of the, it's watching the people's face and the pride of when they have the home and they have a vision, and then you don't see it because, you know, you're showing them the property as is. But once they get into the home, they make it their own. You're like, wow, you got some great taste. I'm actually stealing some of your ideas here.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the people, we'll call the people after they close, a week or 2 weeks after they, let's say 2 weeks after they close, and like, come on over, look what we did, look what we did, look what we did, you know, and I can't believe some of the changes, and a lot of people like this, you know, and it's just like, I would have never imagined something being like the way it is right now.
Half the time you don't even recognize the houses when you go, you're like, I showed this house twice, and like, wait, wasn't there a wall here? Like, yes, we knocked it out. Wow, there's so much more space here. Like, you see the vision, and you're like, wow, you really made this into a home. Like, it's not a house anymore, it's a home.
You know, that's the one thing I love working with you guys about is the way the clients look at you. And especially at the barbecues and everything, it's a friendship. And one thing about our industry, you know, you could be transactional or you could be really involved deep where the clients know you and understand you.
I think that's
and you
one of the
really
reasons
choose option two.
We stay in touch, we try to stay in touch with virtually every client, you know, on a fairly regular basis.
And you're the same way as well, because I know that basically a lot of people that we referred you to, they were always like, oh my God, we love Angela, we love Billy. Sorry, we love Billy also. And
who's Billy?
Billy's his brother.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Billy is. So
but they always speak very
Just
highly
joking,
of you. Bill's watching. They speak very highly of both of you guys and your whole team, and so pretty much that's why our partnership works. And we always look for that. It's pretty much, all right, who's going to be the best fit for this client? Who's looking out for the client? If this doesn't make sense, they're going to tell them, they're like, hey, we're not trying to make a quick buck, but I don't think this is going to work for you right now. Maybe wait a little longer, or maybe you need to jump on this ASAP.
We just refinance with Angela. We just refinance with Billy all the time. They come back to you guys.
Yeah,
so that's something when I'm speaking to them.
We always want the repeat performance, coming back, and everybody speaks highly of you guys.